Hey, Lincoln.
How we doing?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach.
All right.
Any update on Chasen Johnson or Zach Williams?
Yeah, Chasen has injury. He'll end up missing the rest of the year. So really disappointed for that. Zach got hurt at the end of the Georgia Southern game. We'll see how it is. It's probably going to be a few weeks at least for him. So won't have him for sure in the next couple of weeks, and we'll just see how it plays out from there.
What was the injury for Chasen?
Chasen had a knee injury.
Blake mentioned the Trojan period after the game. Can you talk a little bit about what that is, the design of it, and how it kind of prepared you guys to, check the clock for a little bit?
Yeah, we've been doing it here for a few years. It's we kind of, I think, present it to our team as kind of just our mentality period. It's always good on good, the first defense, the first offense, and then multiple guys get in after that. But it's a really competitive physical period. It's a period where it's not a lot of elaborate play calls on either side. It's just more about physicality and technique and finishing, and we move it around day to day, so they don't know exactly when it's actually going to show up in the practice and kind of how it's going to play out. So it's become really competitive and just a period that I think the guys always look forward to, kind of a period that as a program we hang our hat on.
What did you like coming out of the game Saturday, working your way into this game?
I mean, I liked a lot. I mean, probably the biggest thing to me was the overall just mentality of the team and handling, the unique situation that became. We made some really good plays on all sides. All sides had major contributions in helping us win that road game. But there's also a handful of things on all sides that are going to continue to have to improve. And so, we tried to come in with a good, fresh perspective of, being excited about the progress and a lot of the things that the team's doing, but also, making sure that we really look at and handle the areas that we have to clean up. And so the team's had a good mentality of that so far this week. I mean, I think it's pretty clear cut to the guys and the way we present it to them of what those things are. And now it's just, can you continue to improve while winning, while having, what on the outside is going to be perceived as some success. You just gotta keep going. The best teams and the best players just continue to get better. And I know it sounds boring, but it's just sometimes football is kind of boring. I love it. I don't get bored, but it's just sometimes it's the same thing over and over and over. And the people that can come out here every single day in the teams and be intentional about what they're doing, like really push themselves to get out of their comfort zones and go attack their weaknesses and just really improve. That's what it is. That's what championship teams and programs and players do.
What does your staff do on a game day with such a late kickoff for the guys?
What does the staff do?
Yeah, I mean, not get the guys prepared and not distracted leading up to a kickoff at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I mean, we sleep a lot too. it's kind of catch up a little bit, so I'm never too disappointed when one of those pops up. So. No, it gives us a chance. I mean, especially with the home game here, we'll have a lot of recruiting responsibilities. We got a lot of great recruits that are going to be here in town, so it certainly gives us some time to do that, to catch up on recruiting, to handle some of the meetings that we might do throughout the week. We're able to push a few of those things from a staff perspective to game day, which is nice. It spreads out the week for us a little bit, and then I mean, it happens faster than you think in terms of. Yeah, the game may be at 8 o'clock. There's a lot of things, in terms of getting the guys ready that have to get done. So, yeah, get an extra hour or two of sleep, and then business as usual.
Bishop has 3 picks in 3 weeks. What's he meant to this defense just the way he's been playing?
He's been important, pairing him up there with Kamari and Christian Pierce has been a really good thing for us. Those three have complemented each other well. I think Kamari's role in that, he's wearing some different hats for us right now defensively, and I think his unselfishness and versatility as a player is, I think, really, you talk about a guy just doing what's best for the team right now. I mean, it's pretty cool to see. So when your leader and one of your best defensive players is that unselfish, it sets a great tone. And yeah, Bishop has obviously stepped in there, made some big plays. He's made some really aggressive plays on the ball. I'm proud of how much he's trusting our defensive system and coverages, despite it still being kind of early for his time here.
What has Tim Nook done to earn that starting role? On the depth chart, he was a starter, but earned big reps so far as a true freshman who wasn't even a spring enrollment.
Yeah, I mean, catches like you saw the other night on third down. I mean, he's kind of gotten to the point where when we throw it to him and he doesn't catch it, no matter no matter what it looks like while the ball's in the air, it's kind of a surprise. So he goes after the ball with a unique mindset for a freshman. I mean, you talk about a guy that really attacks the ball. He's played physical for us. He's been a really good blocker. He's done a good job picking up our system. He's a very consistent competitor. For a young guy or for any guy, it's pretty impressive the way he goes about his business every single day. So he's an all ball guy. There's no fluff to this guy. Like he's an edgy, tough competitor, and I think that consistency has helped earn the trust of his teammates and the program up at this point.
Michigan State.
Well, I mean, offensively, obviously a lot of it centers around their quarterback, returning guy that they recruited for that system. They run the ball very well. They've got some explosive receivers. Jonathan, the guy's always really challenged that way. Defensively, I mean, it starts with their ability to stop the run. Been one of the best run defenses in the country, and have made it life tough on a lot of people since they've been there. So that's really where it starts for them.
3 games in, what have you seen from this tight end room, especially Blake, after them not having scored any touchdowns last time, to get more involved in the passing game?
Well, right now there's more of them. They're all better players, and they're all healthy. And so I think just our trust as a program in that room has really grown, and that's been good to see. It's a room that, and we've talked a lot here, it's a room that since the day I got here, we have been like, we have to build there. We love playing with great tight ends. Some of our best years offensively going back to the different stops or when we were pretty good in that room, and we had some work to do. That room was a ways off when we got here in terms of the depth and talent and skill sets that we want to have. So it's certainly gotten closer to where we want it to be, and it's cool to see those guys being able to affect our team in so many positive ways.
I know this is the most, you probably used 12 personnel at USC, but was there a point in Oklahoma where you used 12 personnel this much?
Yeah, quite a bit. We had a couple really good ones there. Mark Andrews and Dimitri Flowers that we played a lot with, and some of those 2016, 17, kind of all through there. We a little bit, and we did a decent amount in 18 too. But those were some of our best years offensively. And when you got guys that can be multiple and do a lot of different things for your offense, it allows you to create some unique matchups. And so, it's been fun getting back to playing some of that way. We've missed it.
I don't know if you've seen, but Eric Musselman has been putting out some pretty creative videos in support of the football team. What do you think of that? What's your relationship with the basketball team and maybe some of the other sports on campus too?
Yeah, no, Muss is great. His energy is crazy. He does some things I wish I could get myself to do at some point, but I probably maybe right before I retire. But I love his energy. He's tremendous. Relationship's great with a lot of our coaches. I mean, Jen has put together such a great group of head coaches. Our head coaches meetings are a lot of fun, learning from those people, building relationships, crossover, whether it's helping each other in recruiting or talking about rev share, talking about how you handle a player or situation. We got so many great coaches that I really respect, and so it's fun to be one of their peers and feel like you're part of that group, and you got a lot of people that you can lean on, and a lot of people that are obviously really, really good at what they do.
How'd you feel Marcellus did stepping in?
We thought he played. We thought he was really steady. We were proud of the way that he played. He had a couple really nice cover plays. He tackled well. That's kind of his game. He's that guy that's just kind of steady and kind of always there, rarely out of position. And I think his confidence is just growing and growing. So I thought it was a really good step for him.
Thank you.